Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Ernesta, and if today is your first time, you are welcome. And if you've been before, thank you for always watching my videos. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. It is free, you don't have to pay for it. Hit the subscription button, like, and hit the bell so that each time I upload you get a notification. Thank you so much for always being there. I want to talk about those living with AS, as that their genotypes are AS. I just want to say, before you take any decision, before you start dating any guy, ask the guy or the lady what their genotypes are, because there are risks in when AS and AS get married. There are a lot of risk that you will not want to go into. So you need to check that out before you get into any relationship with the person with the AS genotype. If AS and AS get married, there are a lot of things that the child will be either SS. When I mean either, out of four, you have one SS, and you don't want one SS in the family can tear the family apart. So check these things out and know what it is. I know you say, oh, if the guy is just talking to me, why would I not go forward and ask him? Or it's easier for the guys to ask the ladies, but the ladies will feel like, oh, they don't want to ask. You will be thinking that they are thinking of marriage. And so if he's thinking like that, and so ask the person, what is your genotype? Let them tell you. If they tell you it's AS and you are AS, just find yours, just leg it and go. You don't have to stick around, because when you get involved with if your heart gets involved and then you now discover that it's AS and you are AS, then you'll be struggling with ending it. For ladies, it's so hard to end it, but for guys, they will run before they. I'm sorry, you think I'm always siding ladies? No, because for guys, they will just find an excuse and be gone, and then you'll be there. So please ask before you go into relationship with a guy or a lady. If they are AS, just end the relationship and look for the match, your own match. Why am I saying this? Because when you have an SS baby, fine. If you say it's okay for you, that you guys can, you are okay with it and you can manage it, what of the baby that you're going to bring into the world in pain? Is that okay for the baby? Does the baby has that, is there any way that the baby will tell you that I will be okay with being sick all the time, being in the hospital all the time, going through that pain, needles, and this all the time? The baby will not be able to. The baby has no decision here. So don't bring a child into the world to suffer. And if you're already there, I feel your pain. I am not blaming you, and I'm not trying to not to feel your pain. I feel for you, because I've spoken to few of them, so I know what they are going through. Don't put yourself through that. If you're already there, well, but if you're not there yet, don't go there. I am going to give you a few options that you have. If you decided that you guys still want to go ahead because you love yourself, I'll give you these options. I am not God, neither am I taking things into my hands, but I want to tell you so that you'll be able to kind of take that decision that will save a lot of things for you in future. If you conceive naturally, there's a test you have to do to check in 10 weeks. When you are 10 weeks gone, you do that test. You wait 1 month, 1 week again before the result will come. And the result is that it will either tell you yes or no. But the result, they'll put a needle through and get the fluid from the baby and check if the baby is SS or AS like you. If the baby is SS, then you are faced with a decision to take, either to terminate that baby, except you decide and say you want to live with the baby like that, which is okay for you. That way, you don't even need to go and do the test, because with that test, you can miscarry the baby afterward, or it will stay. So it's just a little chance that you can miscarry the baby. So if you decide to go ahead with the baby full time, you have the baby. It's maybe 90% SS, or God will do something in that little percent and it will not be. Because these things, God has the final say. 2, if it is SS and you decide to get rid of it, do you know what that is? I won't flog that issue. So you have to think very, very well before you take this decision to go ahead to marry someone who is AS and you are AS. Number 2, another option, you go for IVF. IVF is expensive. In this part of the world, you are looking at from 4,000 upward, depending on your case. And then that money is not it yet. If you have a lot that you want to spend, it's okay. Some have been through it 3 times or 4 times. It came out with nothing. Maybe you have a lot of money and it's not a problem. The trauma in IVF, the stress in IVF, I cannot stress it enough. Your emotion, the pain, the journey is something else. You now go through that journey. They now create the embryos. The embryos are when the eggs, the woman eggs and the man's sperm are fertilized. Then you have the babies. But at that stage, they call them embryo. They create the embryo. They are not the one creating it. They just put them together and they fertilize themselves. So, but the word is like they create. It's God that creates. When the embryos are here, they will check the embryos. Out of 10 or 20 or 30 that they will get, maybe you have 2 normal ones, 2 good ones. The rest, they will discard. The ones that are not the SS ones, they will discard those ones. You know what that means? They put those 2 in you. If it doesn't work, you do another one. Then you have so many again. They see 2 or 3 in it. They discard the rest. You know what that is? Those are the decisions you'll be faced to start looking into. Another thing is, if you made it that way, maybe the first one or the second or the third, all well and good for you. But you see all the other things decisions that you have to take along. That is why I'm just spelling it all out so that you think well. Then another option is to adopt, which that one is a clean one. But it's not going to be your biological child or the man's own. Will both of you be able to live with that, knowing that you two could have your own children, but because you want to be, do you think that years down the line, you two will be together in that kind of marriage? You may decide to stay. Would the man stay? When you now get to the age that you cannot have children and he decide he cannot stay anymore and he would leave and go and start a life, then your life is gone. Not gone, but you know what I mean. So think twice. I'm not trying to discourage you, but I want you to think twice. You have time that you have to walk in. He can go as long as he wants. He can be 60 and decide to go, or 70 and decide to go. Then your own time is gone. So those are the decisions. And then the last one, the 5th one. If you decide that, okay, fine, both of us are AS, I'll step down with my eggs. You get a donor's egg or eggs, donor's eggs, and the man's sperm, fertilize and have your children. That means the donor will be AA. So you have the children with the man. It's you carry the baby and give birth to the baby. It's another fantastic option. Because you, the woman, you can decide, okay, if it's not mine, I'll be okay with, at least you are carrying the baby, I'll be okay with it not being my biological one. And things will go well. But if you now decide that, let's do it 50-50 so that I can have biological one, he can have biological one, that means you're going to use another man's sperm to fertilize your egg, the man with AA. So half of the children in the house will be another father. Half of the other half will be another mother, another biological mother. But they are your children. You, the woman, will be able to cope with all of them because you look at them the same. But will the man look at them with the same eyes? Will he not be thinking all the time, these ones are not my own? Are you ready to live with that kind of problem? Think twice. These 5 options, I'm giving it to you. I'm not God, but I'm just telling you what I know is happening to other people, so that you can decide what you want to do with your life. Please take the right decision. Love is good, but love is not enough. Don't throw away what God has given you for what you don't know. If you find out that there is this kind of problem attached to marrying AA person as an AA person, and you still go ahead to marry, you are tempting God. I know some people say, oh, God told me that he or she is my wife or my husband. I'm not doubting you. Whatever happened, God will be in it with you. But if he didn't say, and you decided to go ahead with it because you thought you heard from him, he will still be with you in that trouble. It's you that will go through that trouble. I know that you say, oh, there are people that are born like that and God healed them and everything. Yes, God has healed so many with SS. And there are still many going around with SS. I'm not here to discourage you. I'm here just to kind of make you to see, run, check it round and come up with a decision that will suit you. Sometimes when we hear from God, sometimes he will speak to us direct, and sometimes he will use someone else to talk to us. And sometimes it will be maybe dream, visions. You might be walking on the road and you will see something and it will speak to you as well. And it can send man to you, human being to you, child to you. He can use any object to talk to you as well. What you already know that is a problem, don't go and say because you serve God and jump into it. If you are in it when you didn't know, it's a different thing. But to say you know and you jump in there, don't even go there. Or for you to know, and I know that you can know that this thing is a problem, and God can still say, go ahead with it, I will sort it out. I know that, don't get me wrong. But make sure God is saying that. If he's not saying that, you're not 100% sure he's saying that. Don't go and put yourself in some things that you cannot handle in future. And again, as Christians, when you go ahead with that kind of marriage and then you get to the middle and then you now say you want to leave, you know what that means. You saw it before you got there, so you know what that means. Save yourself all those hassle. Save yourself, please. For those who are in there because they didn't know, I feel your pain. I'm not gonna go too long in this video because I try to not make my videos too long these days, and I want to kind of keep them, but with this kind of things, if I don't give you adequate information, it will not be good. So my videos will be going a bit longer than usual, but please accept it that way. But I'll try my best not to push it. I'm gonna love and leave you here, and I know, ask God, pray about it, and God will give you, will tell you or help you in whatever decision you want to take. I'll stop here. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. Please subscribe to my channel. Like the videos and hit the bell so that you get notification when I upload. I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna love and leave you here, and look after yourself. It is and have a lovely weekend. We might still, I might still, do a live video this weekend. I don't know yet. I did one this afternoon and it was so funny. It didn't go well at all. It was so funny. I had to take it off. So I might try tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday, or it will be next week. This time I will try it first before I even attempt. Take care and God bless. Bye.